Hi, I'm Tom. I'm a retired senior. Friday, I received an email from our pastor saying that for now we would not be holding services in the church building, but would receive our Sunday message online. We had already abandoned first handshakes and then elbow bumps and hugs. I'm guessing that many worshipers of many faiths are facing the same withdrawal from community that I am. The significance of a pastor's personal touch was driven home to me when I was a young man. Our pastor retired, and I filled the pulpit for a couple of years until they got their next pastor. And our tiny congregation was really supportive and very appreciative. But whenever there was a crisis, a funeral, or somebody had to go to the hospital for a serious situation, they would call Joe to come instead of asking me. And at one point I asked, why is it that you guys called Joe instead of asking me to come? I'm more than willing to perform the funerals and to visit you in the hospital. And they said, because when Joe is with me, I feel loved. And that really drove home to me that a pastor is so much more than someone who can deliver a good message. I don't go to church just to hear the message. Great speakers are available online. They're a dime a dozen. Actually, the message, as solid as Michelle's sermons are, is one of the least important reasons I go. I go to experience worship in community. I go to hear Greg play the piano and to talk about music with him when the service is over. Before the service, Michelle, our pastor, walks through the sanctuary with personal greetings for each of us. I go for the passing of the peace, where we each pass the Lord's peace to one another in a greeting and that sense of community that comes with that. Even though I sing hymns by myself at home all week long, I go because there, when I sing a hymn, there's other people singing the same song with the same message, and there's a sense of unity and community when we do that together. I go because on the way out, I get a hug from the pastor. So the dream I had Friday night after reading that email really isn't a surprise to me. I dreamed that I'd been in a different town, attending a different church, and on the way out, I told the pastor about how our church was not having services because of the coronavirus. And in my dream, the pastor takes his two hands and he puts them on each of my cheeks and just looks into my face and smiles affectionately, and then the dream was over. That was, I think, my subconscious telling me that I was going to miss that sense of Christian love and fellowship that I so appreciate in my local church. These are extraordinary times. You're not cut off from your people because you're not loved. Remind yourself that we are gathering precisely because our fellowships love us and have our best interests at heart. May the peace of the Lord be with you.